Hi, I'd like to take a couple minutes to explain to you the differences, different types of footwear. What we have here is a mining boot, an old style that we used to produce here at the factory. And you can see it's based on a welt construction base, and everything is flat. Now, 80% of the footwear out there right now, and if you look around the table around you, see what people are wearing, they're wearing flat-based footwear. Our feet are not flat. When we build footwear, flat. So it doesn't really make much sense, which is probably why we have so many foot problems and back problems. But anyways, what the Goodyear welt construction is a flat outsole, rubber outsole, a flat midsole that's cemented to it, along with a flat steel plate. Now this is on our mining boot. A flat, what we call an innersole board, which makes the base for the upper, the leather part to lay on. We then insert inside a piece of foam that gives you the cushioning factor. But over time, this foam breaks down, and here you are walking on flat. So you're at the pharmacy buying another pair, or asking us for another, send you another pair. That's basically the Goodyear welt construction with a steel toe of the mining boot. Now what we've done to introduce athletic footwear for miners is we basically made an athletic platform to give you the cushioning and the support that's needed. We have designed this in conjunction with Vibram outsole for firefighters and miners, but basically for firefighters, with all these directional siphones. It gives you great traction whatever angle you're at. This is one of the greatest features out there now on any types of sole. We've done extensive testing on that. We have a 90-degree ladder shank area there that you can lock into the ladders. Miners, maybe not so much, but firefighters definitely. Flat rubber on the bottom, so it's solid rubber from the lugs all the way through. Cushioning in the heel area to allow some bounce. The most important part is what we call the cup sole. If you remember on the Goodyear welt sole, it was flat. So it was this flange wasn't there. So here we have the cup support. It's going to wrap around that heel counter and give you the support that's needed for your back and feet. We then, instead of using steel, use this Lindsay composite type of material. It's like a Kevlar base for the puncture resistance. And then instead of the outsole, instead of the midsole, innersole being flat, what we've designed here at Falcon is a hard plastic that is actually shaped like the cup of the outsole. That's going to give you that heel support. That is not going to break down over time. Now we can't do that all the way through because then we lose the flexibility factors that we were bragging about. So what we've done to keep this flexible is engulfed it with another material in the front area, the flex area, and we put these 4 flex notches in. This allows this material to just flex like nothing out there now in the mining industry. We then put the cupped footbed insert on top of that, and you can see the difference between this and the basic Goodyear welt flat construction. Remarkably different. We've taken the steel out and we've gone to fiberglass with a ceramic wrap. Doesn't transmit heat or cold, which is the same as the Lindsay protective plate, doesn't transmit heat or cold. Then we put the rubber toe tip on top, just because the old style welts had it on there because the miners that were really crawling in those little areas couldn't bend this boot. So what they would do is end up scuffing their toe and wearing out the leather. We don't need it on our boot, but we've got it there because miners are still resistant for us to take it out because our boot just flexes. That miner doesn't even have to touch the toe, but it's on there. And the most unique part, what you're going to find out there in the industry for internal metatarsal guards are now required on almost every mine in the country. Falcon used a plastic before with a hard, firm piece of rubber. which was comfortable, but still it was there, and it aggravated a lot of people that, you know, didn't like wearing their tassel guards. A lot of the competitors use steel toe, and then they have a steel neck guard. And as you can see, you can flex up to there, and then that's it. And you've got these hard ridges on both sides. So the mobility of this is horrible. I mean, it's just, it gets the job done up to there, and then after that, everybody's complaining. What we've done is introduce this new XRD material. And this is making waves throughout the industry. It's basically just squishing like a piece of foam. And when something hits it, impacts it, it becomes hard, and it disperses the energy throughout the component. And then it gets real soft again. So the wearer doesn't even feel like he's got it on. This is what's separated it. This is what's turning the industry over right now.